We all want better sleep.
A really great way to improve your mood and your energy levels is to try to get outside as much as possible in the daylight. Even though it might be a bit cloudy, might be rainy, go out for a walk during the daytime, and that sunshine exposure is going to give you a real boost to help you feel more awake during the day and help you sleep better at night.
Don't forget, we moved the clocks back 1 hour this weekend, so we're getting some tips on how to adjust from Dr. Lindsay Browning. She's a chartered psychologist, neuroscientist, and a sleep expert.
She's also the author of the self-help sleep book, Navigating Sleeplessness, How to Sleep Deeper and Better for Longer. Hopefully we can bust some popular sleep myths. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So talk about this, we need 8 hours. Every person needs 8. I don't know a single person who's an adult who gets 8 hours of sleep. So how much do you really need?
It depends on each person. So we're all different heights, we're all different skin colors, we all have different sleep needs. So according to science, we should be getting, on average, somewhere between 7 to 9 hours. But that doesn't mean everyone needs 8. That's just the average. So it's about getting what's right for you, whatever your individual sleep needs are. And you might be somebody who needs nearer 7, you might be somebody who needs nearer 9. It's about getting what's right for you.
How important is it for those hours to be together? Can you break up, a long nap in the afternoon, sleep a little bit at night, and does that still count towards that 7 to 9 hours?
So we do sleep better, and it's more healthy for us if we get the majority of our sleep at the same time during the night, because our circadian rhythm is our internal 24-hour clock, and it loves regularity, and it loves us to sleep at the same go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time in the morning. If we can't, not everyone can, some of us are shift workers, some people just aren't able to get all their sleep in one block, then making up your sleep during having a big nap in the afternoon or breaking it up into multiple chunks, if that's what you need, is what you should do. But if you have the ability to do so, then trying to get the majority of your sleep, or all of your sleep, going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time in the morning is much healthier for you.
What if you can't sleep? Do you stay in bed, try and ride it out? Do you get up, watch TV?
So that's a really difficult one, because lots of people think that they should just stay in bed because if you get up, then you're going to wake yourself up. But actually, just staying in bed, trying to force sleep can be really unhelpful, because the more you're staying in bed, trying desperately to sleep, the more anxious and frustrated you're going to get. So sometimes it can be a really good idea just to get up for a little while and go to another room, maybe read a book, do something else for a little while just to calm you down. And then when you go back to bed again, you'll have had that break and you can reset and start again. And you might find that you're able to go to sleep much more easily, having had that little break.
Are there any sleep supplements or medications that you endorse, like Ambien, or some people do melatonin?
So if you have a short-term sleeping issue, sometimes you can speak to a doctor and they might prescribe some medication. But CBTI is cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, and it's the gold standard across the globe recommended treatment for helping people to improve their sleep. So if you are struggling to sleep, there are things that you can do practically to change your behaviors and change your thinking and reduce your anxiety that are going to be much more effective long-term than turning to the quick fix of medication.
And what's one of those things, real quickly?
Oh, well, for example, people tend to go to bed, spend much too long in bed. If you're struggling to sleep, you might go to bed much, much earlier or give yourself a huge lie-in, but actually extending your time in bed a lot when you're not sleeping well just leads to spending even more time frustrated, tossing and turning. So actually going to bed at the same time you normally would and getting up at the same time, even if it took you ages to fall asleep and you had a really bad night's sleep, getting up at the same time you intended in the morning actually is going to mean that you're probably going to sleep better the next night, and it's going to be better for you overall than changing your plans and having a lie-in because you had a bad night. All
right. The book is Navigating Sleeplessness, and you can get more at troublesleeping.co.uk. Yes, there we go, .co.uk. And you can also follow Dr. Browning on social media. Thank you.
Thank you so much.